The Gold Coast was also hit hard by the torrential rain overnight, but now the weather has moved over the border and evacuation centres are being set up in northern New South Wales towns at risk of flooding.
Since midnight, there have been 5 swiftwater rescues on the coast and in the hinterland, including 3 men who became stranded by rising floodwaters at Upper Coomera. Authorities say the message is simple: if it's flooded, forget it.
We jumped out and then we just had a look, and there was just too much water, and then we just turned around and there's too much water to go back.
There were road closures and traffic chaos across the region this morning as rising creeks and rivers burst their banks. Parents added to the congestion with students sent home from more than a dozen schools.
Our school's closed, and this has never happened before at All Saints, so it's quite irregular.
There was anger and frustration at the Gold Coast airport, with many flights either delayed, diverted or cancelled.
Yes, I'm Gold Coast resident and I want to go to Sydney, but unfortunately the weather is crazy.
They knew this weather was coming. They should have just closed the airport and told people not to come. It's a mess inside. You know, it's just ridiculous.
Coastal conditions were also testing. Rough seas and a morning king tide led to the closure of 13 beaches. Lifeguards at Burleigh Heads resuscitated a woman when she was found lying unconscious on the beach just before midday.
The lifeguards responded and she was in a bad way, but it looks like the vital signs are back.
The good news for Gold Coast residents is the flood threat has eased, with a predicted storm moving offshore this afternoon. Tom Forbes, ABC News, Gold Coast.
And we cross now to reporter Tom Forbes, who's at Kneijber in northern New South Wales. And Tom, what are the conditions like at the moment?
Well, David, conditions are quite good here at Kneijber. The rain stopped a few hours ago. There were concerns that the continual rain falling in the hinterland, flowing down the Tweed River behind me, would then coincide with the king tide or a high tide expected at 11 o'clock tonight. But it appears at this stage there is some relief for residents, although there have been evacuation orders for 5 communities along this river.
And Tom, are residents heeding those evacuation orders?
Some are, David, but most aren't. I spoke to a few of them this afternoon and they say they've seen this all before. The problem is, though, that there's only one road in and out of Fingal, which is just down the road here, and that is the concern that if that road is blocked, the residents trapped in that area could be in trouble.
OK, thanks. Tom Forbes there in Kneijber in northern New South Wales.